Order! Order! You are an incorrigible delinquent at times. Behave yourself, man!
Which brings us to Boris Johnson. Time was, we'd assume, he would be waiting in the wings to be the leader, but he's been weakened in recent months. In fact, weakened today because he only resigned after David Davis did it before him, the act of a follower, not a leader. After Nigel Farage, he's become the most controversial politician in Britain, no longer the favourite in polls of Tory members. But at least today he's been where he wants to be, at the centre of attention. John Sweeney has been tracking him and his public image.
So then farewell, Boris Johnson, lord of misrule, master of fun, engine to some, of chaos, and man on wire. An old Etonian and a member of the Bullingdon Club, Mr. Johnson's career began in Fleet Street when he was sacked from the Times for making up quotes. Not a good start. He entered politics by taking over Michael Heseltine's safe seat of Henley, a passing of the baton from one blonde to another. The mayoralty of London was perhaps peak Boris. Here he is in the aftermath of the London riots, with then Home Secretary Theresa May. Only one stayed to clean up. He fought for Brexit heart and soul, and his promises on the NHS may well have tipped the balance. When David Cameron fell on his sword after the Brexit referendum, Johnson stepped up to become Foreign Secretary. He was a frankly weird choice for Britain's top diplomat. Here he is, caught on tape, advocating Donald Trump as Britain's Brexit supremo.
Imagine Trump doing Brexit. What would he do? He'd go in bloody hard.
Downing Street sources suggest that Boris even toasted the Prime Minister at Chequers on Friday. Today, Zip Man fell off the wire. Not with a whimper, but a bang. Boris Johnson left the government today, citing Theresa May's solution to the Brexit conundrum as getting Britain close to being a colony. For an ex-Foreign Secretary, that is not diplomatic talk in the slightest. What did Michael Heseltine make of his old mucker's latest move? And why now?
I think he was forced into leaving once David Davis had gone, because he would have seen that David Davis could have become the sort of heir apparent on the Brexit side of the argument, and he wouldn't want to have conceded that position to him. It would have made him look weak, doubled up with his disappearance at the time of the third London airport.
He who wields a knife never wears the crown, they say.
Has he done this in order to wield the knife for, greater Boris Johnson leadership ambitions? That's what's doing the rounds here. Of course, that's inevitable that people will say that. I happen to know that he's taken a principled stance. He couldn't have taken any other once what happened at Chequers on Friday was clear to him.
Boris has a 5,000 majority in a seat underneath the Heathrow flight path. That's not very safe these days. What do his constituents think of what he's done now?
He's a drama queen. He just wants to get back in the news for something or the other.
He clearly has his vision for Brexit, and if he can't find a way to implement it, he's going to leave.
It's really like a soap opera politics. So, one day you're together, this next day you're with somebody else, then, you get back together, and it just goes on and on. So.
You can never write off Boris Johnson. The clown prince of the Conservative Party has walked off the main stage. But he'll be back. No doubting it.